Hello, everybody. We are pleased to present our report, Cognitive Perception as a Base Model of the Feeling Artificial Intelligence. The report was prepared at the Ukrainian State University of Railway Transport, City Kharkov, Ukraine. Subject under consideration is artificial intelligence for autonomous unmanned systems. There are three directions of artificial intelligence which are relevant at present day. First of all, general artificial intelligence. The most of people in the world know and try use this platform. Artificial general intelligence have a long-term history. Since the appearance of artificial intelligence, scientists try to find the general problem solving and continue to present day. Actual is to find a general algorithm for solving any of the problems. And the third direction is the feeling artificial intelligence, which used in the autonomous unmanned systems. Since the last year, the world's first autonomous ride-hailing service became in the three cities of the United States. For example, San Francisco used more than 500 unmanned automated car as taxi, which belong to the 5 level of automation. Despite of this so great advantages, the researchers of autonomous intelligent unmanned systems still yet is relevance. The ultimate goal of the researcher at present day is to decrease the level of autonomy. We grouped all violations of autonomy unmanned system in the 4 courses, and for each of course we recommended remedy. Some of the remedy concern with the perception function of the unmanned autonomy systems. Cognitive perception systems functions we divided in the three main functions. Computing the sense of the data from different sensors using the universal model of meaning representation. Representing the current state of environment by set of concepts that maps the meaning of data from sensor by different abstraction level. And representing the temporal changing of environment states by the sequence of concepts using cognitive model of data engine in the short-term memory. The perception system as a part of the feeling artificial intelligence show in this slide. The two knowledge base, what is it, and the short-term memory, and two engine, perception engine and short-term memory engine, include decide the problems of the perception. The more detail about architecture of feeling artificial intelligence you can find in our previous publication, as you can see on this slide. Cognitive perception system as the first stage of the processing information in the task of decision making in unmanned system show in this slide. The main function of each is mapping data from sensor into each sense, presented by meaning of concept by different level of abstraction, as you can see here. Foundation of cognitive perception is a knowledge granule model as a semiotic triangle. First model is sign model, represented by natural language words. Second model is model of internal meaning, is a definition given like an explanatory dictionary by using the other words or phrase. And internal meaning of or sense, it's a numerical estimate of how sensation correspond to the external meaning. This you can see graphical illustration of knowledge granule model. Shadow clouds denote the sign model. Semantic parameterized relationship concept N with concept M1, M2, and represent the external meaning, and rows represent the calculated internal meanings of data. Here another illustration of the external meaning of knowledge. This one, the common definition of external meaning. This is example of one concept definition, one concept, and its graphical illustration. Internal meaning of knowledge granule based on the fuzzy certainty factor, which was introduced as in previously works. It is a fuzzy LR number with Gaussian LR membership function, and what is most important, that this important for the application in the real time, that we include in this definition time parameter, namely time interval passed since the moment of receiving data. On the basis of the fuzzy certainty factor, we introduced presumed certainty factor, which take into account the data aging over time and depends on the time interval in age rates. Here is graphical illustration how work blurring of footprint. Algorithm divided in the 4 steps, and this slide illustrates content of each step. On this slide, we show the some result of experiment with appliance of cognitive perception model with robot, which was on the intersection of road, and consequently monitoring situation on the different direction of the road, and how it represent perception presumed certainty factor. This another experiment data we show, and as conclusion, we confirmed that conducted computer experiment with the cognitive perception model confirms the functionality of the data aging mechanism and its impact on the confidence of decision making in autonomous systems. Thank you for your attention.